Hey, what's up guys, it's 20 back with another video, and today I'm playing Syndra in the bot lane ranked. And if you haven't noticed, this is a post commentary because I recorded this video and didn't realize until the end that I wasn't actually recording my voice. So today we're going to be doing a post commentary. This this ranked game did go really well, and that's why I decided that this is something that I probably want to put up. And follow my content instead of Shade if you think that ranked content is more for you. Um, Obviously, because Shade doesn't really do ranked content anymore. He just makes arena videos, and that's usually why I can't edit for him. And yeah. So without further ado, we're gonna get straight into the video. And yeah, so if you didn't know, they did a video update on Syndra, which is basically just visuals, and I don't really think it was all that necessary. Like, I don't think anyone was complaining about Syndra's model or her splash art. But the funny thing is, like, her splash art doesn't even change on the loading screen. So we got we got the first 3 minions here, and we're chilling. So Um, this is actually a very easy lane. These guys actually stink. And we're sitting at gold 3, 0 OP right now. I haven't been playing ranked in a long while, mostly because like you get like I was on a 19 game win streak, and then I suddenly just lost 26 in a row, and that's just not that great, you know. After that, I just gotta stop playing for a while. But it decided to get back into the swing of things, and we land the stun on the Caitlyn, so that's fun. I miss my first minion there. I'm actually like cracked at Syndra because I have another account, my smart account, and that's all I played. I miss my cannon here because I accidentally tried to auto attack and kill at the same time, but you know, like you don't really want to miss your cannons on Syndra because of the fact that she gets stacks, and yeah. So you wanna get your stacks as much as possible because your stacks are going to increase the rate at which. Okay. So, um, we traded 3 sums for 2, which is good, and the fact that she's very low health. So you can see what I'm about to do here. All in, free, and I do get rooted by the Seraphine. So yeah, it seems like I'm probably gonna die here. Psych! You would have thought perfectly dodged the abilities, then I walk away like an absolute queen and push her back. And okay, just so that they know that I'm okay. Right. So as I was saying, you want to get your splinters or your stacks as fast as possible, and you get them by hitting a champion with 2 abilities, or you get them by killing cannon minions. So the reason why that's important is because when you do that, right, your abilities get empowered, and so your Q gets you can store 2 Qs at, I believe, 50 stacks, and at like I think 75 stacks, your W gains 14% true damage, so it's very strong, and your E just has a bigger range. I'm pretty sure. So and at 100 stacks, your ult gains an execute, which is obviously very strong, right? So yeah, that's why you want to get your stacks as much as possible. But at max stacks, which is 120, which is 125 stacks, you are going to you are going to get like 15% extra AP. So imagine that plus Rabadons. That's absolutely insane. Like you can get 1,000 AP, and you're not even playing like Vigar or something. Like that's the good thing about Syndra. Like she's strong enough in the early game, and then she gets really strong in the mid game. So like she's really good at poke, abuse, and stuff like that. And so you can see how like I'm just dodging all their skill shots here, because the more damage I take from their skill shots, the more likely I am to die. And this is actually like a horrendous miscalculation on my part. I stopped the auto, I canceled the auto attack, and and it was horrendous. I'm pretty sure I get my cannon here. Yeah, and my Blitzcrank luckily got the kill, so that's good. Like I don't usually as ADC I don't mind giving my support the kills because they do need some gold, but ideally it goes to me. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was not a kill. Yeah, this wasn't a kill, but she gets like really strong really quick. She not really strong. She heals a lot really quickly here, and you'll see it. So yeah, and I'm gonna go over the ultimate once when I unlock it. So I'm pretty sure I'm thinking to myself at this point like, oh, okay. Well, actually, no. That's later on in the video, but yeah. So Talia decides to walk up, try to make something happen here, but she also stinks. So, you know, and the entire time here, I just wanted my Blitzcrank to kind of go in, so he can make a play. But yeah, it's really hard for him to get her through the minions. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just stun her, and then my Blitzcrank can go in. Yeah. Free kill. So that's what happens. So my ultimate, right? If I don't have any of my orbs, if I don't have any of my orbs floating, it automatically shoots out three, right? Shoots out three orbs to the nearest selected champion and does like a lot of damage. But the thing is, um, if you have more orbs available, like if you see how there's like an extra orb just floating around. If I cast my ult with all the extra orbs available, then they're all gonna rush to that one person again. So that paired with the 15%, the 5% execute is absolutely insane. Now I at that point I didn't have the execute there, but it was enough damage to kill her regardless. So and I also did greed for that plate, and I decided to go tier here instead of not building tier. So, yeah, so I decided to stack my tier a little earlier. It's usually a good buy, usually. Because, as my good friend the evil hobo lord told me, money not spent is money valueless. A little bit of a risky clear of the ward, because I blind checked it, but it's okay. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you want to see another champion, or if you want arena content back. Definitely open up to it. I'm definitely open to it. And I did put on my community tab for some Lethal Company content. You know, and we got a kill here. That's fun. She flashed and healed, so we got both the sums. And at this point, it's just GG. We're destroying them like crazy. So. But yeah, as I was saying, like if you want some Lethal Company content, please let me know in the comment section below. I try to see as many comments as I can, mostly because I don't have many comments there. So I do respond to most, if not all of them. If I don't have anything to say, I'll just pin it or like leave a heart. So. So yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to hit them as much as possible, abuse them, so I can farm stacks, but also farm stacks like the splinters and also the tier stacks, and yeah. So this part is a little bit stale, and we just keep killing Caitlyn for a while. That's basically all that happens. So now that we've pushed up a bit, we should have honestly looked for a roam here, but we decided to stay and be greedy, and that probably wouldn't have been the best hook to do, but you know it's okay because she was on the turret, so that's probably the easiest way for her to get kill pressure on us. So here I get Lyandries, and I run back to lane. Grab a health pot because I'm still squishy. And at this point, I really don't care about what my laner is doing because it's basically just free, you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I was thinking to myself at that point. I was telling myself like, you know, this Blitzcrank, he's pretty good. And then I saw him miss the hook, and I'm just like, take that back. I'll take that back. Right. So most people might want to go with the Emax because of the fact that it helps them do more damage, but actually, W Max is better because it does do that extra 15% true damage earlier. So over here, I walk up, and we can get a pick on the Seraphine. So you know, we walk up. I try to put a little bit more pressure on the Caitlyn. She doesn't know she's on a ward, and what we do here is I'm so fed at this point that I'm just gonna walk up. I don't care, right? I'm just gonna walk up. I'm just gonna be a meanie. I grab my orb and I flash ult her, and it follows them no matter how far away they are. And we did trade flash for flash, but I killed her, and now we get mid turret, or we can pressure mid turret. And yeah, at this point, Caitlyn hasn't even begun to starting to take the turret. So yeah, if you see it, that miss was not really my fault. So essentially, what happened was I was scratching my eye there, and I was using. I just stopped scratching it, so you know that's why I missed that skill shot. But you know, you probably can't verify that information. Yeah, so they actually did the smart thing there, and they both went two different directions, and yeah. Yeah, so at this point, I'm just too strong, and game's practically over. But we just let it play out, because it is fun, and we do get quite a few more kills. So yeah, so I see my Belveth getting smacked up by the Viego and decided to go, but you know, bro is dead anyways. So then I just continue pushing the turret. I see that Caitlyn's walking up, and you know, this is definitely a fun little opportunity. And if I had the 5% execute, she was dead there, but I didn't get 100 stacks yet, so. So I start greeting for a little bit more stacks because the cannon minions do give us stacks, and you know, just more farm in general. Uh, you'll actually see that I missed the cannon, and I was like, and this is what I was talking about at that point, and I was like really sad. I'm just like, yo, this is, you know, I'm never gonna reach my stacks, and yeah. So you'll see that like I actually don't back for a while, mostly because I don't need to. So the Caitlyn at this point doesn't have flash. I'm pretty sure this is the first time she ends up killing me. Probably, I think with the help of the teammate. Mostly because I was getting really sloppy. I didn't really care. Yeah. So that was the first time she ended up killing me. Yeah, so if you look at game chat, she's like saying FS. And they're all just mauling right now. It's GG's 23 to 9. It's 22 to 9, man. Like, hold them hostage. Yeah, you gotta hold them hostage. So at this point, it's like 23 to 9, and you just can't come back from that. It's over. Just here sipping my tea. I wasn't really trying to go for a flawless game, mostly because like I don't really care. It's uh it's a free win at this point. I'm just gonna goof around, have fun. Now, that's usually how you lose games, but this is just unlosable. You cannot lose this. So you see that I did opt for the Archangel second instead of like Rabadons or Void Staff. Um, like Rabadons is okay. Second item, I don't really mind it, but it's mostly better if you get it as like a third item, just because it helps scale again in the mid game. So we're 2 items by 17 minutes. I don't need boots just yet, mostly because of the fact that I'm not gonna be super fast anyways. Most of my peel is gonna come from my abilities, so that's all that matters. I keep missing these cannons mostly because of like I just kind of suck. And the Caitlyn does end up getting a turret down there, but we're trading for like 2 inhibs, so it's really not worth on her end. Like, yeah, she's getting some gold, but you know. So we get the stun on the Viego, and it's just over at this point. I walk in the bush, try to set off a trap because I want to bait out the Caitlyn. I missed the QE, but that's okay. This Talia doesn't actually know how to ride the wave, so there we go. Yeah, that's basically what you can do with Syndra if you're just that OP, if you're that strong. She's such a satisfying champ to play. That's all I'm gonna say. It's cause like she does so much damage so easily. It's just honestly it's so fun. Right. So I continue greeting. I have 1400 gold. I probably should back and spend it on like a rod, needlessly large rod, or um, a needlessly large rod, or magic boots. But I continue. I stay besides my better judgment because I want to greed. And so the new fight erupts. I see the Viego. He's the only one that can really do damage here, and I just like one shot him basically. So yeah, Syndra in the bot lane is a pretty decent, like, it's actually a really good the Syndra bot is really good, mostly when you have like a hook champ or somebody who can easily follow up on your CC. So Tarek also works. She has some pretty good synergies, but the problem is you can only really pick it if you're lacking AP. Um, like, I prefer Syndra over Ziggs usually because of the fact that Syndra is just a little bit easier to play. Ziggs is fun too, but my Ziggs is really coin flippy because I don't have much practice on him, but he is fun. And at this point, I'm thinking like, oh shoot, I'm dead, and then the Talia just never comes. And I didn't even check game chat there. Lex is just going on about my dark balls. I think this is where, yeah, this is a really dumb moment. No, it's not this. It's not here. It's not here. It's later. Right. So I continue greeting, uh, because it's just kind of fun. Right. So the Tryndamere dies, but we get in hit for it. I get the cannon because I want the stacks. And we start backing, but we do actually yeah. So we don't actually die here. I'm pretty sure it's because I got hit with the Seraphine ult that actually burned to death from Landry. So that was my second death, and I was pretty bummed out about it. But at least I finally backed. And 2 inhibs for a lot of pressure and arguably like just chilling. Yeah, so like I was saying, game's pretty much over at this point. I'm just having fun, and I'm going back and forth between getting Rabadons or Shadow Flame, but none of that matters if I'm winning regardless. Yeah, so if you made it this far into the video, let me know what your favorite tea is, right? Like I'm sipping some tea right now. I'm drinking some ginger tea with the masala chai. It's absolutely amazing. I think you guys should check it out. I am a fan of bubble tea, but I don't really get as much. I don't really get that much anymore. Right. So Belveth starts flaming me for taking her to camps, but like I'm just like splinters, as you see, and I like rectify or admonish myself of sin. And I don't know why the Viego was up there so far, but he ends up dying for it. So, and we see the Talia. We go after her because these are league players. They don't deserve to do anything good in life. And she doesn't actually die here, but that's okay. Because she dies to the Belveth. Oh yeah. You guys are definitely gonna want to stay for this. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah. So I'm like a level 13 raid boss right now. QE hit both of them. Bam. And that was the winning play to seal the game. Yeah, we just kind of rolled them here, 43 to 15. Good wins all around. Probably never gonna win another ranked game in my life, but it's how it goes. We chillin'. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.